There are exams to study for, final assignments to get out of the way, and celebrations to plan as another school year draws to a close. As we first showed you last night on A News, the death of a young driver in Nanaimo late last week has helped to send that message home and has hit classmates very hard, as students are warned again about the dangers they face during the grad party season. A group of Victoria teens heard the message again today from a woman who killed her best friend in a car crash. And she spoke today about the power of choice. It is a message that we want to help deliver over and over again, as often as it takes, to keep grads safe this season.
Heather Charlton was a typical teenager trying to balance freedom with fun.
We go down to a club in South Vancouver. The club closes at 2 a.m. All of us pile into the parking lot. The goal that night was to go home.
What happened next is what brings Heather to Vic High School today. Her choice to drink alcohol and smoke marijuana, then drive at high speeds, changed her life and the lives of the people who got into her car one Friday night in 1995.
I go out to a local club with my girlfriends and, not planning ahead, attempt to drive home from the party that night. Got into a car crash which resulted in a terrible car crash, resulting in the death of my best friend.
Heather shares her story with teens to show them that their choices are powerful. The wrong ones can have disastrous consequences.
Marine Drive in Cambie area is where my car crash takes place. I believe this is the pole that killed my best friend Maria without question.
I almost started crying. That's how much it affected me.
And it affected Ian's peers.
I've got friends in grades 11 and 12, so I might be in the situation.
Knowing that this could happen to me at any moment and that I could affect one of my friends is definitely kind of I don't want to scar myself.
ICBC encourages RoadSense speakers like Heather to talk to teens around high school graduation.
It's a time when there's lots of excitement and we want to make sure that it's a safe time.
Car crashes continue to be the #1 preventable killer of youth between the ages of 16 and 21.
And that also translates into about 10,000 injuries a year, and that's a humongous number, and we definitely don't want that to ever be acceptable.
It's not about not having fun. It's not realistic, but it's super tangible to stop the #1 preventable cause of death to young people. It's like, have fun, but how do we get home? So tangible.
Heather's talk wraps up a 15-day tour of 29 schools on Vancouver Island. For more on her story, visit youdecide.ca.
I'm never going to put myself in that situation if I can, because I don't want to do that to the people that I love.
In Victoria, Astrid Brownschmidt, A News.